Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and in today's video we're going to be looking at two brand new light offerings from Zhiyun. Now this company was first known for their gimbals, and they've transitioned over to lighting as well, and I must say that these are some of the best lights that I've ever used. First off, I just want to say thank you to Zhiyun for sending these over for me to test out. I've had them for about a month. This is not a paid video. However, they did send me these lights free of charge. When they first reached out to me, I was really interested in this right here. This is the CX100, and it's basically a cob light, which means chip on board. That's this right here. But the crazy part about this light is that it is 100 watts. To me, to have a light that is 100 watts in this size is an absolute, wait for it, game changer. They sent me the standalone kit. It also does come in a combo pack, but the standalone kit comes with the light itself, a fast charging USB-C power delivery cable, as well as this little diffuser. And the first impressions when I took this out of the box is just how great the build quality is. Again, this is not a sponsored review. These are my honest first impressions of this light right out of the box. It's got a little bit of weight, it's quite nice in the hands, and it just feels like a premium product. I believe that these are retailing right now for $299 US, but I will put the proper price right here for you. As far as the light operations, it's quite simple. You've got this little button on the back here. You just single and long press, just like the M20Cs, and boom, you can already see just how bright this light is. To adjust the power, it's just these knobs on the side here, and this thing gets really bright. We can go from the cool temperature of 2700 Kelvin all the way up to 6500 Kelvin. There is a fan built into this, but I did not hear it at all when I was doing any of the recordings. On the battery alone, you get about half an hour at full charge. I got a little more, about 40 minutes, but it is rated for 30 minutes of full charge, which honestly, I wish it was a little bit more, but when you're getting a 100-watt light packed into this little thing, you can't really be asking for much more than that. And one of the great things about it is that when you're using the cord that it came with, it gives you a power delivery that allows you to operate at full power through a battery bank as well as a wall charger. So the real question is, can this light replace kind of a bigger cob light that you would normally use for a YouTube setup like this? The simple answer to me is yes. And if you're wondering why it's so simple to me, well, it's because you're actually looking at it right now. What is lighting this entire set is the CX100 with a Bowens mount adapter, and I'm using a small softbox up there. This is my new key light. And one of the reasons why I love it so much is that it allows me to have a very simple desk setup. I'm gonna switch to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 so you can actually see. I'm gonna give you a little tour of this light and how my whole YouTube set kind of works. It's gonna be quick, I promise it's important. For me, I have a shared office space, so there's other people that work in here, and I don't have the biggest space. This is my entire set. It's a IKEA cart with a little piece of plywood on top, and then I shoot into the corner so that it looks a little bit bigger. And ironically, it actually is quite a small space, so I can't really have big stands around. I was like, there's not a lot of room for me to navigate here. So to be able to have one stand clipped to my table and be able to use this CX100 right here with the Bowens mount adapter, so I'm able to use all of my modifiers. Then over here I have the MC20 as a spotlight. If you watched my last video, you can see a lot about that. And then the camera as well is on here, connected to a little monitor so we can see what's going on. Back to this stand right here. A large light that weighs a lot and comes all the way out here is not going to be able to sit here on this set. It's just not going to happen. So this entire set is on wheels, and it allows me to be able to move this and change the angle any way I want. And my key light remains in the exact same spot no matter what. This whole thing is on wheels, and it's able to be used exactly like this. I can move the entire thing if I want to and completely change the angle, and everything stays the same. The lighting is the exact same. And that is the power of having these small lights that are very powerful, is that it allows you to save space and work more efficiently. And in turn, it allows you to create more videos. And that is what I think the important part about these lights are. There's a lot of really good tutorials on how to light something, But in this case, I'm using a very simple YouTube style lighting, and it's just, I can't tell you how happy small things that work make me. Don't take that out of context. So look, here's the truth. I'm not a cinematographer. I'm not really even a videographer. I kind of am, but I like to make entertaining videos and I like them to look good. So for me to use lighting as opposed to just natural light in the corner, it needs to be something that's really easy to use and it needs to look really good and actually make a difference. So for instance, this scene right here, we've got this little Mario thing in the background and the door over there. And this looks to me like pretty natural, but we're not actually being lit by any of those things. We're being lit by this little MC25 right here, or we're being lit by this little CM25. And this is a very common kind of YouTube style shot, I think. It looks like we're being lit by these things, but look at actually how much difference this is making. So if I wasn't using a light right now, this is what it would look like. And boom, we're back. The second light that we're looking at today is this CM25. This is a 25 watt fill light. It comes with its paperwork, the USB-C fast charging cable, and the main event, this beautiful little 25 watt light with this awesome diffuser on it. It goes from 2.7K all the way up to 6500 Kelvin, and it's controlled basically the exact same way as the CX25 with these knobs on the side. I mean, just look how pretty this is. They really take a lot of attention to detail on how their lights look, just as much as how well they work. This is a 25 watt fill light, and what separates this one from a lot of the other ones is this little diffuser on the front. It actually allows the light to have a little bit of space to give you a softer light. I've actually found myself using this one a lot more than I thought I would. This one is the one that I'm putting in my bag and bringing home to make little YouTube videos, little shorts, whatever it may be. If I need just a little bit of a light to fill in those shadows or to give me a little bit of a better look, this is the light that I'm going to. Battery is the same. You're getting about 30 minutes at full charge. You can power deliver this using the cable and it will be able to operate at full power as long as you have that fast power delivery. Zhiyun has been smashing it out of the park with these lights. I have not been this excited about lighting in a long time. And just the reality of having these powerful lights this small and being able to pack a few into a very small bag, set up for interviews or short films, whatever you're doing, creating content on a daily basis, this allows you to level up that content and make it well lit. If you're like me, you get tired of trying to set things up all the time and you end up just shooting things without making it look the prettiest. So having lights like this that cut down on the friction of being able to set these things up and just go is going to make your videos and your content that much better. The small size and the fact that these are battery powered as well as you can use battery banks for them just makes them a no-brainer to me if you're doing this type of work. If you're interested in picking one of these up, there are links in the description below. But if you're looking for something like this, then I wouldn't look much further because these lights are awesome. So Zhiyun, thank you for sending these out and including me in the release. And I hope that you got something awesome out of this. Have a great day and I will see you on the next video. Peace. I'll just blind you guys out.